Welcome everyone, friends of first of all species, I'm Hyena, and welcome back to the Danganronpa V3. Now, last time, we found out that Tenko really isn't brainwashed, and Angie now is full dictator, okay, full religious dictator, and I'm going to fight someone, okay? I don't even, like, honest to God, if I was in this game, I would have fought, like, 3 of them already. Like, full-on fist fought them. I don't even care. Alright. So let's see what fuckery we have to deal with today. Oh, hey. Oh yeah, Maki was bringing on a door. What's with the face? You look like you just woke up. Oh. I did just wake up. The announcement was just a minute ago. You wake up to that. If you rely on that announcement as your alarm clock, you'll start getting used to this place. Well, I suppose that's true. Man, you can't wake me for nothing.
It's fine! Let's just go stop the ritual!
Aw, Kaito! You're... Kaito?
I heard from Maki Roll! It seems like...
Did he call her Maki Roll?
I heard from Maki Roll! Seems like Angie's gonna do the ritual!
Maki Roll? Don't give me such a weird nickname. You brought Kaito here, Maki? Duh! Is that weird? We need a backup plan in case the straightforward approach fails. Who better than Kaito, Who better than Kaito for a less straightforward approach? But Kaito, are you feeling okay?
Hell, we don't have time to be worrying about me! We gotta put a stop to this ridiculous resurrecting the dead crap! And then we can finally drop that topic, or else I'm not gonna last.
Not gonna last. Kaito, are you scared?
Huh?
No.
It's just, I remember that you don't like talking about ghosts and stuff. Now that I think about it, you've been acting strange ever since. We started talking about resurrecting the dead.
Don't be stupid! There's no way!
Ah, so I was right. Wait, so you mean the reason you didn't come to training is because you were scared?
It's not that I'm scared, it's just how my body is. It's fine when it comes to cramped areas, space, and zero gravity, but ghost stories. Ever since I was a kid, when I hear them, I start to feel sick.
Kaito was looking more and more pale as he spoke.
Because of that, I haven't been able to eat or sleep since this crawlish crap started.
So that's what happened.
So let's hurry and stop Angie so we can put an end to all this spooky stuff. If it gets any scarier, I'll seriously die from a heart attack. Why are you looking at me like that?
Unbelievable. You're always acted like you're not afraid of anything.
Shut up! Let's go stop Angie already! Come on, bro! Come on, Makaro! Hurry up!
Seriously, don't call me Makiro. Anyway, let's go to Angie's lab. Aw, I love our little group. Again. Himiko, why are you here? Were you keeping watch this whole time?
I want to be able to do something like that. It sounds like a pain. I just came to check on Angie. So what do you guys want? Don't tell me you came here to stop Angie again.
Yeah. Because the ritual is Monokuma's motive, we shouldn't just let it happen.
That's exactly right! It's not because I'm scared or anything, okay?
But it's good that you're here. She won't open the door for anyone but members of the student council, right? So tell Angie to open it for us.
That's not possible.
Not possible.
I want to ask her how the ritual went, so I've been calling to her. But she must be really into her work. She won't come out.
Won't come out. Are you sure she's in there?
She should be inside. Both this door and the back one are locked.
Okay. Both doors are locked. I grabbed the door and tried to turn it. It really is locked. But these doors only lock from the inside. Which means there's definitely someone in there.
Hey.
Any response?
No.
Actually, no. Maybe she's sleeping.
No answer? Himiko, we need to get inside right now.
Yeah, why?
But you know, even if we wanted to check, it's locked, so we can't do.
Oh my god. I am so mad. I am so fucking mad at this son of a bitch. I heard everything and I'm just as shocked as you are by what the tabloids are reporting.
What?
You obviously didn't hear anything at all.
Ew.
Where did you come from? A little birdie told me that now would be a good time to bust out my trick. He can pick locks, can't he? Kokichi's trick? Oh, the lock picking.
Lock picking.
Hey.
During the insect meet and greet, Kokichi was able to get into our rooms by lock picking. Can you use your lock picking skills to get the lab door open? You want me to open this door, huh? Let me see. Kokichi bent over and peeked into the keyhole of the doorknob. Oh, it's a cylinder lock. Now, this type of lock is perfect for lock picking. Yes, please, Kokichi, open the lock.
You.
It's rude to pick a lock without permission.
Now's not the time for that. Something might have happened to Angie.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that, Kokichi. Hurry up and open the door.
My bad.
Sorry, Himiko. I'm only doing this because these three are threatening me. Oh my god. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock. Click, click, click.
See?
There, open sesame. That's simple. Not to brag, but I am the ultimate supreme leader, you know. But doesn't that seem like something that, like, you would make someone else do as a supreme leader? Lockpicking seems more suited to petty thieves.
You got
That cuts real deep, Maki.
All right.
Let's get inside. I'm worried about Angie.
Got it.
Yeah, you're right.
When I touched the doorknob, I realized that my palms were sweating from fear. Fear? Why am I nervous? I turned the doorknob and pushed the door, and I saw... What? What? What the fuck? Yes! Yes! Ding dong, the witch is dead. A body has been discovered. Everyone please assemble at the Ultimate Art Lab. Of course.
Ah, she puked again! It's green this time! This green puke is said to be an omen of bad luck and disaster! What on earth is about to happen?
Maybe the dead body? See?
Well then.
Let us pray for Angie. So that Atua may guide her soul to the gates of heaven. I'm not sure if you're talking about the same heaven, because heaven is a Christian thing, and if you're Christian and wanting to go to Christian heaven, the number one thing you should not do is pray to another god. Atua, please take care of Angie.
Why did it end up like this?
Because there is no god in this school.
Did Angie have a tour with her?
You don't know?
Clearly, she didn't. That's not true. Angie say Atua always by our side.
We don't have time to be talking about this and start talking about Atua.
Right?
Yeah, we gotta talk about which one of us is the culprit and win the killing game. I'm still... Okay, y'all, I have to pause because I'm still fucked up about Kaede with a sword through her chest, hanging upside down. Are we not gonna talk about this? Because that is fucking with me on a personal level.
Really?
Wait, this is part of the killing game? No shit. Miyu, go sit in the corner and think about what you just said.
That's right.
What else could it be? The fact that Angie's dead can only mean one thing. One of us killed her.
No way!
But why would someone do such awful thing? Let me pull out this list.
Is that really what happened?
Huh?
Huh?
Could it be? It's possible the culprit who killed Angie wasn't one of us, but...
Oh, hell no. Oh, if you're saying that one of the dead students came back and killed her, I'm a fucking... Yep. That's a lot of vomit.
Oh, vomit soaked in Dresshood novel! And the puke screen again, too! That's pretty ominous sign! Why did another murder... Why did another murder happen? What's the deal, Mama? Damn, I thought we were gonna make everyone get along!
Don't worry, overcoming this will bring everyone closer together. That has been the case so far, yes. Their bond gets stronger with each class trial, does it not? Murder are necessary to bring everyone closer together. Sure, let's go with that.
But how?
So let's get started. Conduct a friendly investigation, then we will have a friendly class trial. We must distribute these first.
The Monokuma file! I wanted to be the one to pass it out! Did you want to do it too, Monomini?
Aw, she's crying.
By the way, I've been thinking, you guys should knock it off all this killing and dying. Dying is like so lame. Living is all the rage these days.
And there we go.
More cream puke! This is really unlucky!
As there is no use complaining, we are better off beginning our investigation. We all know what we need to do, yes.
Yeah.
Yep, I mean, by the third murder, we should be pretty used to dead bodies.
Wait!
Not gotta, no way gotta ever get used to this.
No.
Trust me, you don't want to get used to this. No one should get used to this. That's nice and all, but it seems pretty insincere coming from an assassin. No, I think that 100% is better coming from assassin because she should know. Let's start the investigation. It's not like we have any other choice.
You're right.
That's true. But still, it's strange. This is a bizarre setup. 4 wax figures, effigies of the dead, hung upside down in the room. And in the middle, Angie's body in a pool of blood. It certainly appears to be some kind of ritual.
Shuichi!
Alright, bro, I'm counting on you as my sidekick. Let's end this nightmare together.
Yeah, but are you feeling okay, Kaito?
We seriously don't have time to be talking about this. No way we're gonna die here. I'm definitely gonna find the culprit.
Seems like the culprit is really someone among us that killed Angie.
I get how you feel, Samugi, but do you have to repeat that tired old line every time?
Oh no, that's not it. I mean, could this have been the work of the transfer student?
Huh?
Angie prepared the ritual in this room to resurrect the dead, right? And she made those wax dolls hanging upside down as part of the ritual. Could it be? Maybe the ritual succeeded and the resurrected person killed her.
Oh, he is freaking out.
Hey!
What? Shut up.
up already. It's her fault telling scare stories out of nowhere like that. Say it must have stung like that. Ah! Oh god. Kaito, are you alright?
Damn.
Sorry, Shuichi. I need to get some fresh air. I'll leave this to you and Maki. Do a good job, you guys. Kaito left, still a bit wobbly. Do a good job. That coward has a lot of nerve bossing us around. Maybe it wasn't the best way to phrase it, but he wants to encourage.
Jeez.
You've clearly settled right into your sidekick role.
It's okay.
I don't need him to give me orders. With so few people left, I can't afford to sit around anymore.
Well...
So, where should we start? We should check the Monokuma... We should check the Monokuma file first, right?
You're right.
Yes, let's take a look. The victim was Angie Yoaga, the Ultimate Artist. The body was found in the Ultimate Artist Lab. The time of death is approximately 2 in the morning. The cause of death is a stab wound to the back of the neck. The forehead also has a laceration. Damn! So they made sure this bitch was dead. The Monokuma file included the time of death this time. 2 a.m. Everyone must have been asleep. We probably can't rely on witness testimonies.
But...
So the murder happened at nighttime after all. If everyone had followed the student council's rules like Angie and Atua said. What good was saying that do? The culprit may be one of the student council, yes.
Why?
A member of the student council, that's...
Alright.
We should go and figure that out. Let's start investigating and solve this mystery together.
It's impossible.
I can't.
Himiko?
I can't do it. I can't investigate Angie's body.
But if we don't make it through the class trial, then everyone will die.
Whatever.
I don't care anymore.
What?
What a pain.
Surviving and everything else, it's too much of a pain.
Then off yourself. I'm so tired of this energy.
What was that?
Then why don't we just use our magic to revive Angie?
Please stop.
This is no time for your mere-spirited taunts. Reviving her is clearly impossible. It's like, oh no. Because when Angie says that you can resurrect the dead, all of you just suck her dick. Just trying to do whatever the fuck she wants. But now, we're saying, hey, if you're so magic, you resurrect her, and now you have a problem with resurrection? Fuck you, Kibo. Fuck you. I liked you. I don't like you no more.
Is that so?
We cannot say that with certainty, no.
Huh?
Excuse me?
No.
Well, of course, resurrecting her is impossible. But I know a way we can speak with Angie.
You see.
We could summon her spirit with a séance called the Caged Child. Of course he would bring some mumbo-jumbo into this shit. Séance.
What are you trying to pull?
Séance. What are you talking about? Cut it out already. Yeah, this is no time for jokes.
I am sorry.
Oh, I'm serious. This is for our investigation.
Huh?
For our investigation? If we speak with Angie, we can ask her who the culprit is and bring this case to a swift close.
Well, you know.
First, a resurrection ritual, and now a séance? Are you messing with us?
Do you understand?
I would appreciate if you didn't compare it to Monokuma's foolishness. Seances are genuine occurrences. They are written in... Seances are genuine occurrences. They are written in the literature all over the world. In fact, I myself have participated in seances a great many times. Many times? On top of that, what we have here is a rare chance to perform the legendary seance, the Caged Child. It would be foolish not to take advantage of this, yes. No matter how you put it, now's not the time for something.
However,
Though I suspect the only way to conform to your earlier theory of performing a seance.
Oh, I suspect the only way to confirm your earlier theory is by performing a séance, yes?
My earlier theory?
Therefore,
There's a possibility. The possibility of the culprit being the resurrected transfer student. It is not wise to go into the class trial with such outlandish theories in one's head. Oh my god. To prove such a thing impossible, I think it's best that we consult with Angie herself.
incomprehensible.
That logic is peculiar, to say the least. Holding a seance to find out about the ritual. So, we're gonna fight the occult with the occult?
Okay.
Well, we can't worry about this forever, so we might as well go with the easiest solution.
How
Okay,
exciting.
I'll help out. I was getting bored of investigating anyway. Bitch, we haven't left the room! Huh? I'll help too. Huh? You too, Himiko? If I can talk to Auntie one more time, I'll do anything. A seance or whatever it takes, I'll do it.
Well,
I'll help out as well. I can't leave Himiko alone.
do whatever
Do whatever you want.
Yes!
Okay, I will.
So then,
So now we have 4 participants, Kokichi, Himiko, Tenko, and myself. However, the cage trial requires 5 people. We're still 1 short. Kaito!
Nah. I guess we're forced into this, aren't we? Fine, then Keyboy can come too.
You're right.
I guess we can't be picky. Why am I being forced to participate and being treated like a burden?
well then,
So then, we need a place to perform the seance. Where shall we do it?
How about your lab?
No. In order for the cage child to see, the room must be as dark as possible.
Well, now I think we found out the reason for those 3 weird rooms.
My lab has windows, so turning the lights off won't make it quite dark enough.
Then,
And how about the empty rooms?
that's
Empty rooms? The ones on the 4th floor?
hmm.
There aren't any windows in there, so if we blew out the candles, it should be pitch dark.
yeah.
Sure, I'm fine with that.
Listen up.
I agree with Himiko.
Tell me your thoughts.
However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which ones shall we use?
Then,
Middle room. The middle room's always best for stuff like this.
I see. Yes.
Very well, I shall begin the preparations at once. I shall have you 4 help as well. Let us carry all the necessary equipment from my lab.
Are you really going to do this?
Do you understand?
This is for our investigation. I said as much, did I not? We need to use all our efforts to discover the culprit, lest our lives be lost.
Oh wow, we weren't. Okay, that's cool. Finally, we're not forced into something. Okay. Kiyo, Kokichi, Kibo, Tenko, and Himiko all left the scene.
this is stupid.
Are they serious about this stupid seance?
But
Perhaps that's just part of the investigation in their eyes. We should just go with it. In any case, I should focus on what I can do. What the ultimate detective can do. Hell yeah, let's go! So she's dead? Woo! Now we gotta investigate. Which I am surprised though, because spoiler alert for 1 and 2. In the first and in the second one, the 3rd murder always has 2 bodies. So, I'm surprised that it's just 1 because everybody was here. So, it's not even that we maybe missed a body, everybody was in the room. So, we're gonna have to investigate. Maybe it makes our job easier. So, first, dead body. Angie's body. She's lying face down in the middle of the room.
What's wrong?
Are you going to take a closer look? Yes, I was planning to. Then let's hurry up and do it. We can't afford to waste any time here. Oh yeah, Maki, our wife, is our sidekick this time. Maki didn't hesitate. She stepped. I hate that face. It scares me.
Maki didn't hesitate. She stepped past me and walked over to the body. She had no problem with dead bodies. She is the ultimate assassin. I mean, you're a detective, she's an assassin. That's actually a cool mix, alright? Young gotta admit, that's a cool ship right there. And then our other husband is a, astronaut. Oh, wow, I see her face in this one. There's blood dripping from Angie's head. According to the Monokuma file, she sustained a stab wound to the back of the neck, as well as a laceration on her forehead. The killing blow was a single stab to the back of the neck, a sneak attack most likely.
Well,
Then what do you make of this wound on her forehead? Maybe the culprit hit her in the head before stabbing her from behind. But her two wounds are substantially different. Did the culprit change weapons mid-attack? I suppose that would be necessary. I think that means that it was not an accident, but maybe they weren't planning. Like, she surprised them, and, like, they hit him. I think, okay, this is my working theory. Maybe she surprised somebody who was setting up for a different murder, or just surprised them, or I don't know. It was something shocking enough for them to want to silence her. So they smacked her on the head, knocked her out, and then stabbed her to make sure she was dead. I suppose that would be unnecessary. Also, the wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding much. What's going on with these two wounds? Did somebody, like, bandage her head or something? Huh? What's wrong, Maki? Move. Maki pushed me aside, then lifted Angie's body up by the shoulder.
Is this...
What's this doing crumpled underneath her body?
What is it?
This is duct tape, right? What's duct tape doing here? Maybe they duct tape... Oh wait, I see hair! Yeah, that's hair! They duct tape... I thought they maybe had like a towel or something, but no, they duct taped her head. I don't know, it must be related to the case. Look, there are hairs stuck to the tape. Long hairs, Angie's, right? The bloody duct tape with Angie's hair on it. What could that mean? I'm surprised you spotted this, Maki. It was hidden under her body. It was partially visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did. Damn! Well, that's true. Well, even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. So don't beat yourself up over it.
okay.
Well then, it's a good thing you're used to corpses, Maki. Oh no, that's a bad thing to say. Yep. Huh? Do you want to die? So sorry, joking, I couldn't resist. You don't need to apologize, I was joking too. That didn't sound like a joke though. Ah, this book. The instructions for the resurrection ritual are written in the Necronomicon. By performing the rituals written, you can resurrect one deceased victim. This was the motive, the Necronomicon.
Hey,
Angie tried to perform the ritual written in this book, right?
Okay.
Yes, if we look at this book, we should learn the steps of the ritual she was trying to perform. Let's take a look. Oh, wow. The prepare an effigy of the dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone may participate. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out of whatever materials you wish. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Okay, so she had not done the ritual completely yet, because it's still intact. Use caution. Be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Then close your eyes and wait. After a while, you should feel a light tap on your back. If so, that means the ritual was a success. The ashes are only good for one use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely. So these are the steps for the resurrection ritual. I don't think a whole book needs to be made of that. Maybe just a pamphlet.
This is stupid.
Angie really believed in this crap. It's pretty obvious that you wouldn't be able to resurrect anyone with this. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure that's true. But in this place, I don't think we can rule anything out. See, he's smart. You can't rule anything out with this fucking place. And this is, I can't. The 4 effigies hung upside down, making the scene particularly eerie. Ropes are dangling from the exposed beams on the ceiling. If I remember correctly, Angie made all of these wax figures.
Hey,
Is this the rope from the warehouse?
You're right.
I believe so. And that means they won't be much of a clue. Anyone could have gone and gotten these ropes. Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole. The warehouse does contain plenty of things that can be used for murder. Anyway, I know that these effigies are just wax, but it still creeps me out.
that's true.
The effigies look exactly like real people, not just their faces, but their bodies too. The ultimate artist certainly was talented. By the way, why is the effigy hanging upside down? Is this part of the ritual? No. I'm not sure.
What is it?
If it's not, then why is it like this? Who would go out of their way to hang a wax effigy? Right, if they're going to do this much work, there must be some reason for it. What could it be? Who would do this? The culprit, Angie, or someone else entirely? A katana stabbed into Coyote's wax effigy.
Damn it!
Who did this? And why?
Got a minute?
Let me see. Maki nudged me aside, then gripped the katana and pulled it out of the effigy. Oh wait, this is a crime scene, you can't...
What is it?
You wanted to check the katana, right? Well, you can't do that if you don't pull it out. Yes, that's true, but we have to preserve the scene. Maki paid no mind to my protest and stared at the katana for a while.
Is this?
Is that blood? Oh yeah, it is! It's a real katana, but there's gold leaf on it. Yeah, I believe that's the one that was on display at the Ultimate Anthropologist Lab. Is that so? We could probably assume that this is the murder weapon, judging from the blood stains on the tip. The edge is too rusty to cut well, but it would be enough to stab.
But
Why would they go through the effort of using this as the murder weapon?
That's true.
Good question. They could have gone to my lab and grabbed a much more suitable weapon.
could it be?
Perhaps because Kiyo's lab is on the same floor, they just grabbed something close by. They may have been in a hurry. See, that's what I'm thinking. It was that Angie caught them doing something. Or maybe they needed a long weapon like this. Long weapon?
Okay.
My lab doesn't contain swords or any weapons of this length. Oh, really?
That's true.
I'm not sure how Monokuma found out, but he must know I don't use swords for work. When I first started working, I botched a mission using a katana. I haven't used a sword since, which is fine, because they're a hassle to carry anyway. I suppose everyone's lab is suited to them personally, just like Angie's was. But how did they know all this? Anyway, the gold leaf on this katana flakes off easily. It's all over my hand now. It must be pretty old for the gold leaf to flake off that easily.
Got a minute?
Why didn't you say so earlier? My hands are sticky now. I'll have to wash them later. Maki scolded me, then stood in front of Coyote's effigy. Oh my god, she's gonna stab it back into her, isn't she?
Hey.
I'm going to put this katana back where we found it. If it's too hard to watch, look away. Thank you. Oh, she cares about Shuichi! She's a good wife! I averted my gaze, and Maki stabbed the katana back into the wax effigy. Whew.
By the way,
Even so, why is a weapon stabbed into the wax effigy? A hanging wax effigy, no less. Was it part of the ritual, or was the culprit trying to hide the murder weapon? If so, he did it in a very poor way. Perhaps they had no intention of hiding it. They didn't even wipe off the blood. Besides, I'm certain that there are better ways to hide a murder weapon than this.
what are you talking
Then, what's the reason for this?
That's...
I honestly have no idea. We should investigate where this weapon came from. We might find a clue there.
Okay.
The Ultimate Anthropologist Lab. Yeah, let's do it. I want to make sure the katana indeed came from that room.
I'm not sure if it's okay to say this or not, but could Tenko be the culprit?
I thought Tenko was probably the most likely culprit, but I don't really think she did it. Huh? Tenko?
Oh, it's not like I have proof or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tenko was trying to betray the student council.
So you suspect Tenko?
Actually, because as a member of the student council, she would have been allowed into this lab.
Oh,
That's right. Angie did allow members of the student council to enter her lab.
Yeah, Angie had been shut away here working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said she would only unlock the door if she heard a student council member's voice.
that's true.
That would certainly point to Tenko. She did betray the student council after all.
It's not that I want to suspect Tenko, but since only student council members would have been let in here.
So Angie only let in student council members. That would be Gonta, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Tsumugi. Of that group, Tenko is certainly the most suspicious. Okay. Ah, this busty brain beauty has this all figured out. Huh? You mean you know who the culprit is? Huh? The culprit? Fuck that!
Hey,
Shuichi, do we really have time to be listening to her? Hey! Wait a damn minute! Are you just gonna ignore my genius idea? Just listen to me, okay? Come on, listen to me, listen.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if you're gonna twist my arm, then I'll tell ya. You better thank me for this bitch!
you know,
I know y'all are dumber than fleas, but even you can get how weird these wax dolls are, right? They are strange. Are they for the ritual or another purpose? But I figured it out with just one glance. These are diversions.
Could it
Diversions? Yep, the culprit used these wax dolls to distract us from something. That actually makes sense, but I'm not going to tell her that.
got a minute?
What do you mean by that?
What?
How should I know? Isn't that Sherlock Holmes' job? I mean, we can't say shit. Kaito's our husband, so...
I knew it.
Y'all a waste of time. Maki turned and walked away. I can't say I blame her.
What was that?
Hush, what the hell's her problem? Is she on the rag or something? So, Angie made these wax dolls, huh? The resemblance is pretty uncanny. They say the devil's in the details, you know. Let's see how detailed these really are. Oh my god, if you check to see if they have genitals, I'm going to... Hey! You tried to look up one of the wax... I knew it! I am so mad that I think and know exactly what this bitch is going to do. I'm so mad! Wait, what are you doing? Stop that! What? I just wanted to see this doll was wearing panties. Wait, do you have a doll fetish? Are you excited that your dead girlfriend's a doll now? Oh, I ought to beat the living shit. If you like wax dolls so much, then go fuck the doll already. Motherfucker! You already gave us a jerkin kit. We don't need the doll. I'm starting to agree with Maki. Talking to me is a waste of time. But it's entertaining.
Why?
Murder at nighttime is strange. Impossible even.
Why?
Why do you think that?
Right.
Cause student council made rule that we no can go outside during nighttime. Everyone should have been asleep. No way murder could happen at nighttime.
Do you really think everyone would go along with that rule?
But it's a rule. Angie say he punish us if we not follow his rules.
But the student council wasn't included in that, correct? They could do what they wanted. Angie was also working here at night.
Huh? She was? No way. Student council would never break own rules.
Right.
They should have been asleep in rooms to set good example for others. See, this is why I like Gunter, because he is so sweet, innocent, and he goes through with what he says he will do. So that's why I like him a lot. And I feel bad that he's part of the council.
That's not true.
What the fuck?
Maybe Angie got attacked while she sleep in her room and get brought here?
Gonta, idiot.
If so, Gonta could save her. If only Gonta saw her. But Gonta was sleeping. Sorry, Angie. Gonta no can save you.
I find it hard to believe that no one went outside in spite of the student council's rule.
I would have been outside just to spite the council's rule. I am a petty ass bitch. And I'm not gonna hide that fact because I am proud of it.
I just want to confirm something. When we got to this lab, you're sure the front door was locked?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm positive.
I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it.
It really is locked.
I knew.
The front entrance was locked until Kokichi picked the lock and opened it. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them in the keyhole of the lock.
There, open sesame!
So he picked the cylinder lock open.
Hey,
Do you think anyone else could have opened the lock besides him?
That's true.
It would have been impossible from the outside. The Monocubs took the key.
Okay, here it is, but there's only one key, so don't lose it. It'd be bad if you lost it. You wouldn't be able to lock the door or open it from the outside.
Let me see that key. Monodam swiped the key from Monofumi, then lifted it to his mouth. Nom!
Ah, he hit it.
then
So Kokichi's the only one who could have opened or closed the door from the outside, right? Correct, only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from the outside. But someone inside could have opened and closed it as they pleased. So the front door was locked from the inside of the room.
No.
Not necessarily, I'm just thinking of possibilities. But in that case, the question becomes how the person who locked the door got out. Ugh, I hate lock room mysteries. Okay, how the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the door. This is the lab's back door.
is this?
The door has a sliding lock and it's still locked.
That's true.
And because no one has used this door since we came in here, I believe Angie locked this door when she came in and it's been locked ever since.
Hey,
Oh wait, what's this? Look, there's something gold and shiny on the tablet. Oh, hey! The katana! Did they somehow... Is the reason they put the katana in Kaede to lock the door? I'm not sure how they would do that. But maybe, because the gold leaf is the only thing I could think of. Gold and shiny, could it be?
Is that all right?
Maki, may I see it for a minute? I want to try this moving the sliding lock.
so what?
You want to unlock it? Go ahead, do whatever you want. I carefully touched the knob of the lock, avoiding the golden parts, and softly slid the lock open. Click.
Okay.
Just as I suspected, this lock will slide without much effort.
whether you lock or unlock it. This could be an important clue. Still, it's strange that the front door and the back door have different locks. The front door that we came in here from has a cylinder lock. And the rear door over there has a sliding lock. But by the time we discovered the body, both doors were locked. In other words, this is what you might call a locked room mystery, right? Boom. Locked, huh?
You're right.
Yes, the cylinder lock's key was taken by the monocubs. So both doors could only have been locked from the inside. But if you rule out Kokichi's only if you rule out Kokichi's lock picking, right? He could have picked the cylinder lock on the front door to go in and out of the lab. So he could have created this lock room mystery. It's possible that he had locked the door from the outside up by picking it after he killed Angie. That's true. Also, he appeared at an oddly convenient time when we tried to enter the lab ourselves. He's clearly suspicious. It is suspicious, but that solution seems a little too convenient. Yep. This is Danganronpa. Way too convenient for Danganronpa. A small pool of blood has emanated from Angie's torso. This can't be from her forehead. This blood is from the back of her neck. This blood is dry. It must have been spilled a few hours before Angie was killed, maybe more. That fits the 2 a.m. time of death listed in Monokuma's file. Angie's body appears to be exactly as described by the Monokuma file. There were several clues that caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions yet. If we think about all the evidence in the combination, that might tell us something. Let's continue in the investigation for now. Maki, what's wrong?
So what?
It's not that important, but it's the only time you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene. Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Like I'd know.
Who knows? You're certainly more reliable than Kaito, at least. That guy is useless. Anyway, let's continue. I think we've investigated everything for now.
Got a minute?
Is this really the time to rest? I don't think we found enough clues yet. We don't know how much time we have left to investigate, so we need to hurry up.
You're right.
Ah, you're right. First, we should investigate the ultimate anthropologist lab. We may find clues related to the katana.
That's true.
That is true. We need to. That is true. We need to check if the katana really did come from that place. Is something wrong, Maki?
By the way,
It just occurred to me. Why am I acting like your partner?
sure.
Well, it's fine. Just don't get used to it. It's not as I asked you, but it's fine by me. It's true that Maki is a tremendous help to me. She's actually like a super good partner to have. If I remember correctly, the gold leaf katana is from... Yep. It's just the sheath. Ugh, being a furry has ruined that. Earlier, the katana was inside the sheath.
Okay.
Maki, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here. I'm certain of it.
That's true.
Doesn't that make Kiyo suspicious? This is his research lab after all.
No.
Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in here and taken it.
That's true.
Fair enough. Anyone could have done the same with my lab too. But he is the top of my list because he's a creep.
Oh?
Oh, what are you guys doing here? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the séance? You look so disgusted right now. Then again, that is your signature look. Anyway, I forgot to bring something we needed for the séance, so I came back to get it. Something for the séance.
Yeah.
Yep, that white sheet over there.
We brought that wood dog statue in the cage already, but I guess we need that sheet too.
What is it?
I don't get it. Why do you guys need a cage, a wooden dog statue, and a white sheet? Hey, don't ask me. I don't know why we need this stuff either.
So
That's why I figured I'd do a little research on the seance before I got the sheet. Study. So, let's see. Kokichi looked around and I heard it was like some old handmade book. Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
Yep, it says the Caged Dog Village right here on the cover, so this must be it. Let's see. What does it say about the Caged Child seance? Coach Kichi flipped through the old book he picked up. Is it this page? It's hard to read, but I can see the Caged Child is mentioned here. Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kiyo's drawing the same magic circle as the one in this picture. Okay, let's see. In order to perform the Caged Child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium, and a dark place with no light.
If I remember correctly,
Just like Kiyo said. First, you draw the magic circle passed down from the Caged Dog Village on the ground. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel, curled like a turtle, and rest their forehead on a stone on the ground. Afterwards, the other 4 participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with a white sheet. And finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage. Also, it says we can't step on the magic circle during the preparations. The dog god? You mean the wooden dog statue?
yeah.
When the preparations are complete, turn all the lights to create complete darkness. The seance will begin when the 4 participants are each standing at the corner of the room. The 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the Caged Child song. After the song, ask, "Is the Caged Child?" Then the name of the spirit. The spirit medium will reply in the voice of the summoned spirit, and that's all it says. Whew, that's a lot. That sounds complicated.
But
Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say? Oh yeah. Whether it works or not, Kiyo has been wanting to conduct this seance for a while. Yeah, he asked us. Since I was fortunate enough to attain one of those copies, I have already memorized it. But I never thought I'd be able to lay eyes on the real one. What a trick of fate. Oh yeah, he said he memorized every word of it too. That's probably why he left the book here, because he could conduct the seance without it. But is that even possible, contacting Angie's ghost? If you're so curious, why don't you join us, Shuichi? Huh? You should see how it plays out with your own eyes.
see.
There's still time, you know. The seance hasn't even started yet.
That's true.
Maybe it's better if you join them. You think so?
I don't understand.
Well, I'm not going. I don't believe in seances. But whether you believe or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens. As a detective, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're right. Now you're talking.
All right.
Well, I'll be waiting for you. One of the 3 empty rooms. We're in the middle one. Kokichi spoke as though he was inviting me to go play, then left the room. Oh god. This is gonna be some fuckery. But I'm low-key excited. If I get scared though, I'm gonna be so pissed. Okay, so it's the middle empty room. Oh wow.
Hello.
So Kokichi tells me you wish to participate in the seance as well, Shuichi. You are most welcome to join us. Is what I would like to say, however, only 5, including the spiritual medium, may join.
Ah, man, what a shame. Well, Keyboy, you're out. Oh my god, he invited us just so he could kick Keyboy out. Why me? I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while. Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange juice. Oh god, that is disgusting. To be honest, I had the same thoughts. Your help was appreciated, Kibo. Don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come? That's why we're apologizing. No one's apologized yet. Fine, our bad. Just don't get mad and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us. Why would I do that? Stop whining, Kimo. I want to start the seance as soon as possible. Fine, but I won't forgive this betrayal, Shuichi. What? Whatever. What did I do? So now Shuichi has joined us for some warnings. Oh god, warnings? Do not enter the magic circle that I've drawn on the floor. It is drawn with purifying salt, so it is easily disturbed when stepped upon. You drew this magic circle with salt? I always use salt for magic circles. It makes seances more likely to succeed. Man, I love salt. I would eat that shit though, like... Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse. Got it, I'll be careful. I'm surprised you were able to draw this without even looking at the picture. I have the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Of course, I also have the Cage Child song memorized. You must do the same.
Do you understand?
I have copied the words to the song down here. Please commit it to memory. Oh god, are we gonna have to legit remember? Let's see. At last, young guard dog and little lost girl sealed within an iron cage of mountain. At mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at long last, how many times will there be by down? Will there be two or just one? Will the guard dog run far away? Or did it did it eat the little girl? At long last. Everyone else has already memorized. It's after all. You'll be unable to read in the dark. We have to memorize the lyrics now? You're a detective, so I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here's the melody. Oh lord. I listened to Kiyo sing the song and did my best to memorize the melody and lyrics. Oh god. This is freaking me out. Alright, I think I've got it now. Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective. Well then, let us begin the ritual right away.
How exciting!
Yay! We finally get to see Angie!
So then,
Before that, let's choose the spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl.
I'll do it. Can't think of anyone but me and that anti-spirit should go in.
No, I'll do it. Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie.
Eh?
That's right.
You want to talk to Angie, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium. That way, you can say goodbye to her. And after you finish saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. Please. Tenko. Also, Himiko, let me say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. I mean, I expressed my emotion. I remember trial 1. I was crying like a little bitch in front of everyone to see. You'll feel better when you do. I mean, laughing makes you feel better too. And venting your anger into something can really cheer you up.
Yes.
Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko.
I think you've trained too much.
You're probably right. It seems the two of them made up. That's good. Aw, that's sweet. So now that we've decided on a spiritual medium, let us begin.
Yes.
Alright, Himiko, I'll see you later. Okay, so she has to like curl up into a ball in the middle.
Now, I would like the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center circle. Please be sure to walk on the path, so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Make sure you watch your steps since it's so dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle. Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
Like this?
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the séance is complete. Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Piece of cake. I have 5-star flexibility.
Giggity.
So then,
Starting now, the rest of us must go to work. There are many things left to be done.
let's see.
First, we must place the side cage atop Tenko. I shall leave that to Shuichi and Kokichi. Please keep in mind, walk carefully so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Yeah.
Okay, you can count on me. I might not look like it, but I'm actually super duper strong. My ass.
I shouldn't have
Yep.
played. I'm way too weak for this kind of stuff.
It's made of iron. No wonder it's heavy.
Hold on! Don't just drop it on top of me!
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
Oh my god.
Please don't jinx us!
I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth, right?
I shall take that role. All right, everything is prepared. Tenko, how are you doing?
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. The 4 of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy.
Oh, holy crap, this weighs a ton!
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
So y'all are bitching over 175 pounds? That's it? That's all y'all can lift? 4 people and that's all you can lift? I'm disappointed in y'all. I can lift that by myself lying, but I almost could. Okay, I've lifted 150. I probably would have been able to lift it, but not all the way up on top of the cage. But still. Alright, with 4 people, that should be easy.
I'm totally wiped.
Oh my god.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic don't mix.
We are in a magic circle. Magic and seances obviously mix.
Are you sure it's okay to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Okay. I guess that's fine then.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it. So then,
This is the point of no return, Tenko. At this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you.
Got it!
Understood. I will not say a word until this séance is over. Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the séance.
Well then.
The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Please go to one of your choosing. We each stood in a different corner. 4 corners! Love that game.
Now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles. Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
Yeah, got it.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me. Then, I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
After the séance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
Correct. I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
Okie dokie, then I'll blow out the candle now.
I walked up to the closest candle and blew out the flame. Woo! The room instantly fell into complete darkness. Pitch black darkness. So dark I couldn't even see my own body. Don't like this. Overcoming my instinctual fear of the dark, I moved along the wall back to the corner. Then began the singing.
At long last.
Okay, I'm not happy. Kiyo led us all in the caged child song.
Young guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage.
Don't like this. Nope.
At mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at last, at long last. How many will there be by dawn? Will there be 2 or just
Don't like this. Oh my god.
Will the guard dog run far away, or did it eat the little girl? At last, at long last.
Don't like this. Something definitely went wrong, I believe. We finished the song, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What was that?
Say.
It's the caged child, Angie Yonaga. Oh, sorry. He began calling. Now if the medium answers...
Say.
It is the caged child, Angie Yonaga. What's going on?
Say.
Is the caged child, Angie Yonaga.
What's the matter?
What's wrong? Why won't Angie answer?
Hold on.
Himiko was very clear you were not to speak, yes. But something is weird. Why won't she answer? Maybe it failed?
Let's see.
Let's light the candles briefly.
Huh?
What? Is that okay?
Well.
Just for now? Oh no, something really went wrong. Confused, I walked along the wall back to the candle. I managed to strike the match and light the candle once again. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. There's a demon. There's a demon monkey. I don't know. Hey, what's going on? Did it really fail? Tenko, say something. That shouldn't be the case. The seance was perfect.
What?
Is Angie not coming? Is that still Tenko in there?
Tenko?
I see.
I told her she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her. Haha, she follows orders well, but how about we let her out for now?
Hold on.
Wait, dark arts such as this need to be started and completed the same way. Those who remove the objects from the magic circle must be the same who brought them in. If not, the spirit may stay in the medium's body.
Okay, that's not good. Seeing how this is a failure, I don't think any spigots. Seeing how this was a failure, I don't think any spirits are sticking around, but whatever. Just like setting out, Kiyo instructed us how to clean everything up. We were careful to remove everything in the exact order Kiyo directed.
Now, I will remove the sheet.
Oh my god! No. Kiyo pinched the fabric gently and pulled it aside.
Oh?
No, 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 no.
Something's amiss.
Ding dong, ding dong. Himiko ran towards the cage at a sprint.
Himiko, I told you not to step on the...
But she wasn't listening. She jumped onto the cage and... Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage, lifted it up, and... Oh man, not Tenko! She was annoying, but she was kind. Ugh. God. Was she legit got murdered in front of us? What? Hold up! No! Don't like this.
Really?
Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? Maybe one of these green puke was predicting this tragedy.
It's gonna be pink this time, isn't it? Yep.
Oh, the puke's color is normal now. I guess it was predicting this.
Everyone, please assemble in the séance room. Fuck me. The second body discovery announcement played. Well, hey, there's the second body. I was talking about that at the beginning. Good, I guess. It didn't take long for everyone to come running. Whew! I guess we got another 5 minutes. Tenko, seriously?
Why has this? How did this happen?
Tenko, Gota's so sorry. Gota's not gonna protect you. Shuichi, explain the situation. I thought you were conducting the séance. What happened?
Well,
I don't know. What's happening?
I'm surprised too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. I guess for now, you should maybe start the investigation right away.
Say,
Before that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be a different culprit from the one who killed Tenko, yes?
Oh, shit! Huh?
if so,
What happens in the event there are two murders by two people? What if there are two blackened? Will we need to find them both at the class trial?
that's right.
Now that you mention it, that's a good point. What would happen in that scenario?
Huh? What would happen? What would happen?
What would happen?
Right here in the class too, Mama Damn, I thought you were gonna run things instead of Daddy.
I never expected something like this to happen. I don't know what to do, really, I don't know. Oh man, they're all disorganized. If you can't decide the class trial's objective, then we won't know what to investigate.
Father always knows what to do. We should ask him for help.
Is he still comatose?
Have you already forgotten Daddy is in no condition to help us?
Oh, here he comes. There he is.
It's all our fault that Daddy ended up like that.
It's
That won't work. Father is just an empty shell now.
That's right.
That's not true. I don't think it's possible with the power of love. You don't understand that because you've never been loved before, Monodam. Oh, wow. Daddy, I love you. So please come back to normal. I want to see you, Father. I love you with all my heart. Aw, you're making me blush. What? Oh my gosh. I'm back. Where'd you go while I was away? Oh my god.
Thank you so much, my adorable darling.
Oh, what?
With you running the academy, I was able to fully enjoy relaxing vacation.
What in the fuck is going on?
Oh, that tickles. Father's intense love is getting me all so.
Gross.
Daddy, tell me.
Gross.
It's better not awaken
What?
anything in me.
What? Man, that vacation is just what I needed. It's important to take time to relax. Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on a vacation. I know. But I was able to do it. The secret is just leave whenever you get permission or not.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, wait. Then who's this Baldy then? Oh, that's just a part-timer I got to cover me while I was gone. Here's your pay like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here. Oh, I thought you were supposed to be relaxed. What? Now that nuisance is out of the way. What were you guys talking about again? Oh, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are two blackened candidates? Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served.
First come, first served?
The blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target. In other words, if the blackened who killed Angie isn't the same one who killed Tenko, then only Angie's killer will be considered the blackened.
So, if there's two killers, one just got a free kill, but doesn't get to leave? What?
Basically, Tenko's killer was a wasted kill. Tenko herself is a waste of a victim.
Oh no.
I'll add this to school regulations so you can review it later. I also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too.
Oh my god.
Why everything's going so smoothly now that Father is running things again? He's gotta be able to take decisive action. Indecisive is just the worst. Daddy, you're glowing. You're glowing like a lamp. There's nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. For as long as you live, I will never let any of you go.
Except for Mana Kid and Monosuke.
He just left us behind while he was saying he'd never let us go. That's why he's so amazing. Please take me somewhere, Daddy.
Oh my god, I feel so dirty when I say that.
So long, farewell.
Is he just gonna stay there?
So to make sense of all that,
Listen closely.
If both murders have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer.
Nope.
But if we don't know... But we don't even know if there's a different culprit, do we?
Let's see.
True, we should investigate Tenko's death as well. Just in case.
How exciting!
Finally, things are heating up. I'm getting so excited.
Piece of
Ha, you fucking psycho.
Shuichi!
Shuichi, this is bad. Huh? This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tenko was killed. Everyone's upset and confused, and I'm in no shape to help right now.
But you know,
So this is where you need to step up.
Listen up.
Listen, Shuichi. The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Yeah.
Alright, then let's check the Monokuma file first.
The victim is Tenko Kabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. The body was found in the middle of an empty room on the 4th floor. The time of death is approximately 11 a.m. The only visible injury is a stab wound to the back of the neck. Like Angie. A stab wound on her neck, the same as Angie's cause of death. It doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse. Curse! Now Kaito's gonna freak out again.
Jeez.
God, not again.
Curse!
I love this so much! I love it!
What? Curse?
We have fucking Shaggy!
Kaito, calm down. No way there's a curse. Don't screw around.
I love Becky's face right now!
You're the one who's screwing around.
Slam! A dull sound reverberated through the room. Oh shit, did she smack him?
Are you okay?
Kaito, are you okay?
My bad.
My bad, Shuichi. What the fuck? My bad, Shuichi. I'm starting to feel bad. But for a different reason. I'm gonna get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Maki roll.
Kaito left the room, still a bit wobbly. Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence. What was that sound? Did she smack him or like what?
That's correct.
True. We haven't time to more Tenko's death because our own lives are at risk. That's true, but Angie and that Tenko. And to think earlier I was suspicious of Tenko.
See? That's what you get.
I'm sorry, Tenko.
How can this be?
It's all Gunta's fault. Gunta failed to protect the friends again. Ah. Tenko's death caught us all off guard. Everyone is panicking. I have to keep it together. I have to work harder. Because I'm a detective.
Well,
It's too dark in here. We can't investigate even if we wanted to.
Got it.
Gunta bring candles from other rooms to make this room brighter, okay?
No.
No, that won't be necessary. Yeah, that's not necessary at all. Huh? Why? Show him, Kiba! Show him your new power! Oh, did she update him or something? New power. Oh, shit!
His eyes lit up. I, Iruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
Oh, that's cool.
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you
I
all.
will slap you just for saying that.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
Beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Wow. Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something.
it's okay.
But it's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Oh wow, this magic salt circle's fucked up all the way. Tenko's dead body. She took her last breath crouched over like this. According to the Monokuma file, her only injury is a stab wound to her neck. The wound was fatal. This must have caused an instant death. I didn't hear a scream during the séance. Oh, wait. Understood. I will not say a word until the séance is over. Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain?
Nope.
Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out. What do you mean?
What's the point?
You were concerned about that, right?
Okay.
With a wound that deep, the victim is too shocked to do anything except die. You're speaking from experience?
That's all.
Of course, quick deaths are my specialty. Well then, that makes sense.
By the way,
The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon around here. You're right, I don't see an obvious murder weapon. That could be a clue. Oh man. There's a rock next to Tenko's body. This must be... Please rest your head upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly, it is nearly needed as a marker for her head to rest upon.
Like this?
Tenko had her forehead on the rock hunched over. She had to make She had to make herself small to fit inside the cage. This is the cage used in the séance. Oh, is there blood at the top of the cage? Yeah, I see blood. It looks to be around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. It is a pretty large iron cage.
Okay.
Big enough for a person to fit inside. During the séance, Kokichi and I covered Tenko with the cage. We were supposed to remove it as well. But it was Himiko who rushed in and removed the cage first. Hey, look at this.
is this?
A blood stain on the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yeah?
That's true.
Yes, I imagine so. The splatter must have been made when she was killed.
What do you mean?
Which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage.
Okay.
I think you're right. Tenko was under the cage before the séance. But when the cage was lifted after the séance, she was already dead.
Then
If she was stabbed right when the cage was lifted, that would explain this blood stain, right? Huh? Perhaps she wasn't killed during the séance, but the exact moment the cage was lifted. That is a possibility. Oh, hey. Ah, this floorboard is loose. And it's the one right under Tenko.
why?
Why is this floorboard loose?
If I remember,
It wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the séance.
Why?
Why would it come loose during the séance? The floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily. Then someone must have loosened it on purpose. Oh? Make sure... Hole in the corner. What? There's a small opening in the corner of the room. It doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but still.
Is this?
Oh, it looks like there's space under here too. Hold on. I can see something below. It looks like something dropped down there. Hold on. What? Something dropped down there?
Got a minute?
After we check everywhere else, why don't we go on the floor and see for ourselves?
Okay.
Alright, let's do it. It's the wooden dog statue used in the séance. I believe it's called the God Dog. The Dog God. During the séance, this wooden statue was on top of the cage. It took 4 of us to remove it. This wooden statue is pretty heavy.
if I
Kiyo said it was about 175 pounds. So that's about the weight of 2 girls. Oh, wow. They are totally talking about Japanese weight and not American because my fat ass is probably double that. What do you know about girls? Have you even touched a woman besides your mother? Woo! Damn! What? He's like, I don't know, me and Kaito were pretty close. I'm kidding. Anyway, that sounds like something you would have said, honestly. If this heavy thing was on top of the cage, then Tenko wouldn't have been able to get out easily. Yeah, you're right about that. That didn't sound like you were kidding earlier. Oh my god. That was fucked up and I love it. Our humor is rubbing off on our wife. It's the white sheet we use for the séance. This was placed on top of the cage. Kiyo was the one who removed it. This cloth is pretty thick. It's similar to a window curtain, but it's completely opaque. And on the back... Blood? Knew it! Look, there's a blood stain on it, right in the middle of the sheet. Because whenever it was put on top. But no hole in the fabric. Which means Tenko wasn't stabbed through this cloth. She was stabbed while underneath the cloth. Hey, we're a really good team. Something Tenko looks suspicious enough this. I'm sorry, Tenko.
Stop.
Cry later.
Huh? Because.
Crying won't bring Tenko back, and if we don't investigate thoroughly, we'll die too.
Okay.
We need to find the truth and pin down the culprit for Tenko and all of us. You're right. Tenko would want us to figure it out so she'd have no regrets. That would be the best way to apologize. Why does that pop up every once in a while? That would be the best way to apologize. There's a small opening in the corner of the room. There's space under the floor and something is down there. Before I check under the floor, I should finish looking around. Okay.
Hey!
Himiko! Hey, Himiko! Be strong, Himiko!
Wait,
Kata! If you shake Himiko that much, she's going to break!
What?
But she's not talking. It's like Himiko not even here.
not like that.
She must have been really shocked at her Tenko. Let's leave her be for now. Okay. Himiko. Who's Angie didn't Tenko? Gonta's so ashamed. Why Gonta not could protect friends?
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all. Why? Oh, wow. Why did this? Kiyo, I know the murder was pretty shocking.
But of course.
Of course, I'm shocked about that as well. But why did the séance fail? This motherfucker! We performed all the steps flawlessly. He seems more concerned about that than the murder. Oh, if we perform the cage trial again and someone's stake goes through. No! Cut the crap. Just tell me what happened during the séance. Both of you and Shuichi were present, right? Did she get killed during the séance? True, it may be best to move past what happened to know why the séance failed. Whatever, just hurry up. At the time, in order to begin the séance, we had Tenko, the spiritual medium.
position herself as a turtle within the magic circle, so her head touched the marker stone. Then Shuichi and Tenko placed. Then Shuichi and Kokichi placed a cage over Tenko. After that, I placed a white cloth over the cage. Then all four of us placed the wooden statue of the dog god on the top cage. Afterwards, we stood in the four corners of the room. Kokichi and Shuichi blew out the candles. Finally, we all sang the cage child song. The séance should have been complete, but...
Oh, now that you remember it, now that you mention it, I remember hearing a strange sound during the song. That's probably when she was killed.
It is a mystery to me as well. I thought someone may have tripped, perhaps.
That was a pretty loud sound for someone tripping. Perhaps Kiyo knows something.
What do you mean?
And then what's happened?
Yes.
We called out to her, but no reply came. I had Shuichi and Kokichi relight the candles. And then we removed all the items from within the magic circle in the opposite order. First, all four of us removed the god dog statue. Next, I took the white cloth, and then... Himiko ran over to the cage, and the moment she lifted it...
And then it sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during the séance.
But there wouldn't... But would it not be difficult in such darkness? Besides, she was inside the cage, yes? Then when was she killed?
Well,
Yes, that is a problem.
I see.
There is another problem. And that is, wherever did the séance fail? I simply cannot figure it out. Maybe someone moved from their corner. Did someone else sneak in here?
Obviously, since the séance was clearly a sham. Oh, pissed her. Maki was never one to pull her punches. The magic circle Kiyo drew on the floor, well, at least it was.
It is completely stopped over. I suppose it was unavoidable.
Was this drawn with salt?
Whenever I perform a séance, I always use salt.
Are you feeling alright? You sound ridiculous.
Ridiculous! I have performed many successful séances. I have even had spirits enter my butt.
Shut up. I don't want to hear about your stupid delusions. Maki really doesn't beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing, actually. I love her! In any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out the original circle.
So what?
We'll find out in Kiyo's lab. It should be written in the Cage Dog Village document.
Hey,
Isn't that right, Kiyo? He seems depressed. I suppose that makes sense. Maki, we finished investigating up here. Perhaps should we check under the floor?
by the way,
Seems pretty dark down there. What should we use for light?
That's true.
Let's bring a candle. With Kibo's light from up here, that should be fine.
okay.
Then I'll go get the candle, remove that floorboard so we can go down. Okay, got it. I pulled off some of the floorboards near the hole and took the candle from Maki. Then we carefully made our way through the hole and under the floor. Oh, hey! This is a lot more spacious than I thought. You can move pretty easily on all fours. Oh, is that 2 blood spots?
Okay.
Let's look for clues.
Well,
It'd look pretty stupid if we found no clues after crawling around in this dusty place. Yeah.
Okay.
I see 2 blood stains. Oh look, part of the cross piece that supports the floorboard is cut off.
that's true.
It's near the loose floorboard, and that portion missing is about the same width, too. And from what I can see of it,
That's true.
it wasn't broken off naturally. This was cut by someone. There should be saws in the warehouse, so they could have used that. Question is why? Another cross piece is supporting the floorboard, so it might not fall if this proportion is missing. So what purpose did this serve? And it looks like a fresh cut. The floorboard underneath Tenko's body is loose, and the cross piece supporting it has been cut. If the culprit did all of this, then why? Are we just gonna ignore the blood? There's a blood stain on the ground underneath the loose floorboard. But that's pretty far from when Tenko's blood is dripping down. It's under the same floorboard, just at different ends. The blood! Angie! She was hit in the head with something! That is what she was hit in the head with, right? That's why it's dry blood! Because it would happen last night! That's the murder weapon. Wait, no, that's not the murder weapon. The murder weapon is the katana. She was hit in the head with the plank and stabbed through the neck with the katana. Boom! I'm smart. I'm a detective. Boom! Now, do I know who did it? No, but still, I'm awesome. Why is the blood here? Hey, the back of this floorboard has blood on it too. You're right, there's a little bit of blood on the underneath of this floorboard.
What do you mean?
The Tenko's blood splattered here when she got killed.
That's true.
I wonder, I can't really be sure yet.
Okay.
But these blood stains here are completely dry. There must be some reason these particular stains are dry. Blood dripping from the gaps in the floorboards. Fresh blood, this is definitely Tenko's. Is that it? Cut cross piece. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, it's a sickle! There's a sickle here, and there's blood all over it.
Okay.
The blood on the sickle is fresh. This is it! This is the murder weapon. This came from my research lab. It did?
Well,
A sickle can be used to assassinate a target. It can be thrown without losing any lethality, and you can hide it under your clothes too. I mean, I always love using sickles, but technically it could have been in someone else's lab because the real purpose of a sickle is to cut grass. Well, grass crops, that shit.
Yeah.
If she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade is about 6 inches.
that's right.
And since Tenko is in the cage, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself. But even if this is our murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? The blade could fit through the gap in the cage, but could it reach her neck?
That's true.
The cage is 3 feet high. If you were to stab it in with a 6-inch blade, well, it would depend on Tenko's posture, but I don't think it's impossible. Then her posture is the question. Hey, if this weapon is down here, then the culprit must have thrown it away, right?
That's true.
Perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle under the floor in the dark. Or they could have been under the floor the entire time. Either of those is possible. But it was in the back of her neck. If it was in the front of her neck, that would have made sense because they could have gone under the board and got Hiya! Is that all? Some of the wood has corroded and broken off so you can see into the next room.
Hey,
This is the wall of the empty room, right? It looks like there's wood all along the wall. This part is rotten away. It looks like natural rot. This hole wasn't made intentionally. But I could get into the next room through here.
that's true.
If I remember correctly, the room next door is also empty, right? Then the culprit could have gone from room to room by moving under here instead of using the hallway.
No.
True, but it would have been difficult moving around under the floor. Not impossible, considering, spoiler alert, the first trial of the second game, we did alright because we had a light. Without that, it'd be pitch black. That might make it impossible to move around in here.
Nope.
Then they could have used the light like we're doing now. No, they could have felt around for the crossbeam. That could be why they cut the crossbeam. It's so that they could put their hand along the top and feel and find the crossbeam. And, like, that's how they know they're in the different room.
Well.
True. But the room was... They couldn't have used the light because the room that we were in was pitch black. We would have seen it under the floorboards. They used the light to move around on the floor. Is that possible? I think we finished investigating here. Maki,
right?
you want to head back up? Go ahead, you ask. I was starting to get fed up with all this dust. After Maki and I crawled out from under the floor, we put the floorboards back and returned to our investigation.
By the way,
We finally investigated this room. Are you sure that's wise? What do you mean?
because
If Angie and Tenko have different killers, then the blackened we need to vote for is
You're right.
the culprit for the first murder, the culprit who killed Angie. That's what Monokuma said.
then
So instead of investigating Tenko's death, shouldn't we be investigating Angie's? Yes, of course. But this is bigger than the killing game. For the sake of those... This is bigger than the killing game. For the sake of the two who died. I need to reveal the truth of both of their deaths. Well, I understand why you feel that way. But if you plan to investigate any other crimes... But if you plan on investigating the other crime scene again, we should probably hurry. When I came to the hallway, a scene more surprising than I could ever imagine unfolded. Yes! This son of a bitch is dead! I mean, oh...
It's a
what?
lie.
I'm mad now. I am mad now. How you go beat? I'm mad. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Gonna. I'm pissed. I'm mad. I'm pissed. Did I surprise you? Were you gonna scream and cry in terror? No, I was going to dance on your dead body. What are you doing? Oh wow, that's not fake. He really got fucked up, didn't he? Sorry, I'm just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood.
Why?
Okay, so what are you doing? I got curious about something, so I decided to search the empty room next door. Then suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard. You stepped through a floorboard? Jeez, that got me good. Because of this, I tripped and fell pretty hard.
got a minute?
If you're going to lose consciousness, do it after you've tell us everything. Oh, sorry, my bad. I guess there's no crosspiece supporting this floorboard, so I kind of stepped through. What bad luck. Our crosspiece was gone. Does that mean? What? Huh? No!
Confidence. Dreams. That's what the killing game is all about.
Oh, no.
Killing game fans. Hold your head high and watch with your own two eyes. Baseball, soccer, mobile games. They're all nothing compared to the killing game. The killing game just can't be beat. Behold, students, the entrance to the trial grounds.
Fuck. I guess time's up. Oh man, it's because of you guys. I didn't have enough time to check something. What were you trying to check?
See?
I wanted to research the séance again, so I brought this document with me. But unfortunately, I couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. Kiyo perfectly reenacted the séance as what was written in the document. He drew this magic circle the same way as in the picture. Only that he used the same exact tools too. Nothing suspicious about this whole thing. Well, I wanted to check the finer details, but I'll tell you about it later. I'll give you a pass because you probably have a concussion, but that's it. At the class trial, so see you there. He probably is gonna pass out, huh? Kokichi left, the bloody loss clearly affecting his footing a bit. Let's go too. Yeah, okay. Is Maki nervous? I see, so even she gets nervous sometimes. Hug your girl! What are you staring at? Do you want to die? In your arms. Alright, so that looks like a good place to stop, so the next episode is going to be the trial. Oh man. So, since we have to focus on Angie, like that's the one we gotta focus on. I'm thinking Angie, for some reason, because I think what knocked her out was that floorboard. So I think for some reason, they had the floorboard, bashed her on the head, taped her head shut, moved her to the art room, used the katana thing to slide it to make the lock room. I think. But fuck. There's a few things missing from... I know I'm missing a key piece. And that's probably what we're gonna find out in the trial. Rest in peace, Tenko. You were a good person. I'm so disappointed that Kokichi didn't die. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I know there's probably a ton of Kokichi fans out there. I don't care. Anyway. All y'all, now that we've done our investigation, put down in the comment section who you think the murderer is going to be, or the blackened is going to be. Anyway, I'm Daisy Hyena. If you like what you see, and you want to make sure you find out who the blackened is with me, make sure you leave a like and subscribe so you can see my content in the future. Also, while you're here, if you have any game suggestions or just want to say hi, leave it down in the comment section below. I'm Daisy Hyena, and I'll catch y'all in the next vid.